The Crics coalition prided itself on technological superiority. Plasma casters, grav tanks, neural disruptors, tools of war so advanced that most enemies surrendered before the first shot. So when they encountered a human militia wielding what appeared to be ballistic rifles and combustion-powered vehicles, the laughter echoed across their command bridge. "Primitive apes," hissed Commander Vrel. "Still using powder and steel? This won't even be a battle, it will be extermination." They deployed 2 armored phalanxes to the forested human colony on Vardanine, expecting a clean sweep. Thermal scanners lit up with slow-moving targets, no powered armor, no drones, no energy shields. Just humans, dug into muddy trenches, clutching what looked like relics from a museum. Then the first Crics APC exploded. A molten jet punched through its hull, turning the vehicle into a burning coffin. The second followed seconds later. No energy signature, no warning. Just a dull thump from the trilene and deadly precision. Commander Vrel's confusion turned to irritation. Ballistics? They're using kinetic rounds. More explosions. Sharp cracks echoed through the trees. Cric soldiers fell, their shielded armor pierced by tungsten core projectiles moving too fast for their active defenses to detect. Plasma fields designed to stop energy bursts were useless against metal slugs. And the worst part? No targeting systems could lock onto the source. There were no emissions, no tech signatures. Just humans, camouflaged, silent, and deadly. "This makes no sense," Vrel snapped. "Why resist progress? Why cling to outdated weapons?" Colonel James Holloway of the Terran Colonial Defense Force stared through his scope, adjusting for wind. The Crics commander stood in the open, flanked by glowing drones and armored guards. Arrogant, predictable, he squeezed the trigger. 1,200 meters away, the Crics commander's skull shattered. The guards panicked. The drones spun uselessly in circles, unable to identify the threat. James reloaded. His rifle didn't talk to satellites. It didn't glow. It didn't need AI. It just worked. They had taught him in training. The more advanced the enemy, the more they depend on their tech. Kill the tech and you kill the soldier. Across the battlefield, Crics officers scrambled to respond. Plasma turrets were deployed. Drone swarms launched into the air. Yet, again and again, their systems failed. The humans didn't use energy weapons or signal-based gear. They fought like ghosts, laying traps, using terrain, communicating with hand signals and flares. Vrel's forces tried to retreat. They couldn't. The old roads were mined. Vehicles disabled by EMP-resistant IEDs, activated by simple pressure plates. Not a single laser grid detected them. The Crics didn't understand it. How could a species that still used gunpowder bring a modern army to its knees? Then the orbital feed showed something that chilled Vrel's blood. The humans had no factories nearby, no drones, no energy reactors, and yet, they were winning. Later, when the remains of the Crics expedition were recovered, the High Command reviewed every detail. Human weapons were crude, gas-operated rifles, revolvers, bolt-action sniper systems. Even explosive shells carried handwritten markings. Yet they were devastatingly effective. Worse, human tactics exploited every blind spot in high-tech warfare. Radar-resistant uniforms, analog traps, non-electric ambushes. They could vanish into forests, crawl through mud, hide from heat scans. Their outdated tools were their strength. No lock-on signals, no emissions, no reliance on battlefield networks. Commander Vrel had underestimated the humans because they didn't look dangerous. He never realized the truth. Outdated doesn't mean obsolete. The Galactic Military Tribunal called it the Varda Humbling. But humans had a different name for it. They called it Tuesday. In a press interview afterward, Colonel Holloway was asked why Earth still trained soldiers on ancient firearms and guerrilla tactics when the rest of the galaxy had moved on. He smiled. "Because we've been fighting each other with these for 1,000 years, he said. "If it still kills you, why replace it?" Then he added, with that human grin that made alien diplomats uneasy, "Sometimes the old ways are the best ways, especially when no one sees them coming." That was the day aliens learned. Humanity wasn't behind the times. They were just waiting for the future to let its guard down.